Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are gonna unpacking IBM's API Connects API agent. So IBM is shifting their gears towards autonomous API development using the agentic AI frameworks. So unlike the other Copilot or code generator, which generate the code for us, but IBM API Connects is exactly developing the AI-powered autonomous agent or assistant, which gonna builds the APIs, and it's gonna fully automating the entire API lifecycle. So if you look at IBM pushes its boundaries towards like an agentic world by releasing the ACP agentic control communication protocol, and similarly it's trying to automate most of the SDLC lifecycle, and they started with the API development, and their focus just handle APIs end-to-end creations, including governance, testing, even the reusability. And let's hear from the IBM itself how they are doing it with the help of like IBM API Connect. It's a connect you can install in your IDE. All you need to be start a free trial. I'm gonna show you how you can do that. Let's hear from IBM.
API Agent and IBM API Connect accelerates API development by automating various tasks. Built on Agentic Framework, this feature helps you efficiently plan, reason, and sequence tasks. Let's see how it works. The API agent works directly in your development environment as a VS Code plugin and, in combination with API Connect, enables you to use sample prompts to build APIs faster. Let's say you need to build an API for managing purchase orders. First, you simply ask the API agent to search your catalog for APIs that are related to orders. The agent searches through your existing APIs and reports back. In this case, nothing matches your specific requirements. So, you prompt the agent to create a new API using CRUD operations. The agent finds relevant database tables and schemas. Next, you select the one that fits your needs. Within seconds, it generates a complete API specification. The agent scaffolds complete Python service stubs, including CRUD endpoints, which can then be automatically deployed to a temporary and complementary IBM code engine via the API agent's deployment capabilities. All you have to do is ask the agent to deploy the appropriate zip file, and it deploys to a complementary and temporary code engine. The agent can then import the API into API Connect by creating a draft API. You can also ask the agent to secure it. And finally, it can be published. For enterprise teams, the agent validates your APIs against company standards before deployment. In this example, it scans a separate draft API for compliance issues and shows you exactly what needs attention. You can also get fixes suggested by asking the agent to remediate the API, enabling teams to catch and solve problems early. The agent even enhances your documentation automatically, adding clear descriptions and examples that work for both human developers and AI systems trying to understand your APIs. Quality assurance is built in too. The agent can generate comprehensive test cases based on your API's behavior, then runs them to verify everything works correctly. In short, API Agent boosts productivity, enabling developers to stay in flow and focus on high-value tasks. To learn how IBM API Connect can help you build APIs faster, sign up for a live demo or request a trial.
Okay, so after going through the demo, you understand how the APIs is building. The major thing is like the discover and reuse of the existing APIs. In an organization, we have follow certain standards to develop the APIs. So instead of like going through the entire code base and a new developer comes back and has to be write the similar API development, because API development is critical in a modern day of like in SDLC, and every developer which comes into the different ways is developing standards, and API agent is gonna be an IDE where you can be installed into your VX code, and it started analyzing entire your APIs, and it's gonna pre-build a new APIs with API agent that allows the developers or a team to build faster. So it might increase your API building at versioning the APIs more than 20% higher in terms of like. So if it's a retail, all they needs to do is like go and search for the order API, and it automatically knows that order API, and sees like there is a gonna be a search for the API that create a purchase order, and it's understand the five existing APIs within your organization. So that's advantages of like the APIs, and it's create a very fast in terms of building rather than traditionally taking a longer time. It has an open API specification. It marks the responses, and it's understand the connections between that. And if you look at like it's understand the entire card operation of the purchasing one, and it started that entire editing that YML file. And the governance of the APIs is a key things in terms of like organization. Once it goes and understand the all this what are the current APIs which has been vulnerable, and is missing the WhatsApp 2.1, and it's gonna gives me the warnings of this one. So it has this kind of like rule set, and it's defined the best practices. So it's understand what errors and how to govern the APIs in a faster way. And you can go and book your free trial, and it's gonna be a 30 days of free trial is gonna be there, because it's powered by the IBM watsonx AI. So it's gonna have a 30 days free trial, and you can start building your own APIs. But before you are building it, right, you can ask like what is that agentic framework's gonna looks like. So how they have done into the architecture. So this is a fully automated agent that gonna do a repetitive API development, and it has a auto validation fixing. It has a auto generated test suits. It discovered and reused the APIs, and it's built onto a kind of like a multi-step agentic reasoning loop, which we calls as a react. So it's understand that entire things and started doing it back. So that's how this APIs is gonna be works one, and you can start using the free trial and try to use that. And let me know your comments on IBM API agent, and let's see what you're gonna build with this. Thanks for watching, and I hope you like it. Please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.